that's excellent. Now, with that said, how do you think that impacts the social dancers who are watching these on YouTube or Instagram and saying and seeing that? Do you think there's a positive, negative effect, or just whatever? What do you think the repercussions of that are?
So I think there's two things. Sex sells. That's the way it is. And so sometimes if a person's watching and they've never done bachata before, but they get mesmerized by this sexy couple looking intimate, they're going to want to do it.
Right.
And so that brings them in. But then they don't understand that most of those people are actually couples.
Right.
And then when they try to do the same with other people, it doesn't work. And that leads to other problems.
Yes.
That leads to other problems.
Yeah, in our class, we usually say, hey, when two people are having sex, they let people touch themselves in places they don't let other people. So unless you're not having sex with the person you're dancing with, don't touch them in all those places. Yeah, so, to me, I look at the performance demo now as if social dancers are thinking that that's how you social dance, I think some of these moves are really problematic for either beginners doing
100%.
or, in some cases, I don't think any of those moves should ever be done off of a stage, right? Like lifts. I'm not a fan of lifting anybody in a crowded area where anything could go wrong and now you can hurt someone. Especially someone you haven't trained with or whatever. And I wish the demos, you do them, but make them social. So this is an example of what we would look like social dancing at our best. And we're putting but these are still social moves that you can do with anyone who's at the level that you're at.
Yeah. Now, the reason why I say the demos are more shows than actual demos is because if you look at 90% of the videos now, you can't tell what they actually taught. Where before, you used to demo what you taught in class so the student could take it away and practice.
That's a good point.
And then when we first started putting it on YouTube, so people could see what you're teaching.
Yes.
Now demos, 99% of the time, people are doing prepared shows or demonstrations. We might have them move once, maybe twice, but then everything else that makes the people go, wow, has got nothing to do with what they taught in class.
Yeah. Let's get it together, guys. Wow.
In saying that, we are in a different world now, right?
Yeah.
We're in, instant gratification, likes and comments, and people get popular from that.
Yeah.
And if that's going to get them work, then I guess that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But somehow, the translation between what they're doing and what happens on the social dance floor has to come across in a better way.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just put a little more effort into it. You can do these performance demos with a little bit higher production outside somewhere really nice and show what you actually taught in the class. Or, what I try to do in my workshops with my partner is we do what we demoed in the class, we demonstrate it in both directions, and then we go into the social dance part. So it's clear that we just repeated this thing twice,
that's what we did.
And now okay, they taught that, and now they're showing us what a social, but we stick to whatever we do in those demonstrations has to be leadable, has to be social, nothing that is, show only. Now that makes sense.